The Power of Not Thinking. How Our Bodies Learn and Why We Should Trust Them by Simon Roberts explores how the body plays a critical role in decision-making and learning, going beyond traditional cognitive processes. Roberts, an anthropologist and business consultant, delves into how intuition, experience, and muscle memory contribute to knowledge, especially when under pressure. Here's a breakdown of the core ideas from the book. The myth of rational thinking. Roberts begins by challenging the notion that our minds are purely rational and logic-driven. Many believe that logical thought and conscious analysis lead to the best decisions, but Roberts argues that we often rely on automatic bodily responses. He calls these our body intelligence or bodily ways of knowing, which can lead to more effective and efficient decision-making in many scenarios. By using examples from sports, music, and various professions, he demonstrates how our bodies learn patterns and actions so well that they can perform them with minimal conscious thought. Trusting the body's wisdom. Roberts argues that overthinking and analysis can sometimes impede natural performance. For instance, athletes, musicians, and other skilled professionals often find that their bodies seem to know how to perform well without needing mental cues. When they start analyzing their actions too closely, performance tends to suffer. The book gives examples of people who excel because they let their bodies take the lead. This is often referred to as being in the zone, where a person operates with flow and precision without consciously thinking about every move. Learning through embodied experience. Instead of just intellectualizing knowledge, the book suggests that true learning happens through experience and bodily engagement. Roberts introduces the idea of embodied learning, which is learning that happens by doing, sensing, and physically engaging with the world. He emphasizes practices like learning through repetition, engaging the senses, and physically interacting with objects to gain deeper insights and a stronger memory of skills. The power of intuition and muscle memory. Muscle memory is when your body remembers a physical action through repetition. Intuition, a product of accumulated experience, is also a form of knowing that doesn't require analytical thought. Roberts explains how intuition and muscle memory develop from years of practice, helping us react quickly and appropriately, especially under pressure. These body-based skills can be faster and more accurate than mental calculations, especially in high-stress or high-stakes environments. How culture influences body learning. Drawing from anthropology, Roberts explains how different cultures emphasize different forms of bodily knowledge. For example, some cultures prioritize visual observation, while others focus on physical mimicry and tactile engagement. This chapter also highlights how culture and community impact what we consider valid forms of knowledge and learning. For instance, Western cultures tend to elevate intellectual learning, while other societies may emphasize skills acquired through hands-on practice. Applying not thinking in business and leadership. In corporate settings, intuition and rapid decision-making are often undervalued. Roberts discusses the potential of embodied knowledge for leaders, especially in decision-making roles. By relying on experience and intuition, leaders can often make better choices without excessive analysis. Roberts provides examples from his work with organizations to show how trusting bodily knowledge can lead to faster, more creative, and effective outcomes. The science of the body and brain connection. This section discusses the neuroscience behind body-mind connections, explaining how specific neural pathways allow the body to react quickly without involving complex cognitive processes. Roberts explores concepts like the thinking fast system of the brain, which deals with quick intuitive decisions, versus the thinking slow system, which handles analytical thinking. The fast system often produces effective responses that might seem automatic but are deeply rooted in physical and experiential knowledge. Practical techniques to cultivate bodily awareness. To fully harness body intelligence, Roberts offers practical techniques like mindfulness, physical practice, and avoiding overthinking. He advocates for regular practice of specific skills, being fully present during practice, and even using visualization as a way to deepen body learning. He also discusses how to identify and reduce the habit of overanalyzing, allowing the body to operate in its natural flow state. the limitations and balance of not thinking. While bodily knowledge is powerful, Roberts doesn't discount the importance of cognitive processes entirely. He acknowledges that in some cases, analytical thinking is necessary, especially in tasks that require planning, abstract thinking, or complex problem solving. The key takeaway is finding a balance between thinking and not thinking. By using bodily intelligence in tasks it's well suited for and engaging cognitive analysis when appropriate, we can become more effective overall. The final takeaway. The power of not thinking emphasizes that true mastery involves trusting both the mind and the body. By learning when to lean on bodily knowledge and when to engage the mind, we open ourselves to a more complete and integrated way of knowing. This approach not only improves decision-making and performance, but also brings us a sense of ease and confidence that comes with relying on all aspects of our intelligence.